今日の曜日 it's 日曜日. I just got back from Next. It is May 4th, 2025 here in Pacifica, California. 12 miles south San Francisco, 46 to 61. That is 8 to 16 degrees Celsius. What I'm going to do today is this is how I select my parents for the year, meaning the breeding pairs. For the medakas that I've kept indoors. Alright, so I have this set up. But before I go to this setup over here, this is a 29-gallon Alchemy tank. So I had two of these, and then throughout the winter months, they've been growing from babies. They were born in September, October of 2024 last year. And they got to a certain point where they are to size to breed. The most important thing is the side view. It's not the top. Medakas people appreciate from the top view, but the most important thing when you do want to breed a lineage that is satisfactory to the world, they have to have the best figure. And the only way to judge them or observe them is from the side. So what I've done is from the side view, I've selected what I think is the best. Meaning it doesn't have a helmet head, it doesn't have a round head. Both right and left gills are not too short, not too long. The finnage and the backbone is straight. Don't have any deformities and all that stuff. So what I did is I scooped them out and then divided them into 4 sections. The first one is simple. This is a 22-liter MV box. It's readily available in Japan. I got this in Japan. And then I have these containers over here. I was going to import these, but it just didn't work out well. But it's basically a super, man, this is heavy duty plastic with mesh. Nothing sticking out. It's built in, and it just floats perfectly. And you could fit 4 of these in a 22-liter MV box. So the first one over here is the Redcliffe. These are the offsprings of the very first Redcliffes that was imported here in the U.S. But as you can see, that's all I have. They're pretty weak, in my opinion. And I will try to strengthen them. So this is this. This is purely on how they looked from the side. I don't really care about the top and all that stuff. If they don't look good from the side, if they don't have the perfect body type, the conformation, it doesn't really matter how they look. Now, the other 3, they are what I call the metal riffs. So basically, I imported the Redcliffe, and I imported the frills, the midnight frills. The midnight frills are so weak, I was left with 1. So I had a male Redcliffe, and I had a female midnight frill left. And I tried to get offsprings, and this is what I got. So from the parents, I got the silver type. I got this kind of darkish yellow type, and I got what kind of resembles a metal riff with a metal frill. It's all black dia style, with the blue tips and all that stuff, which I really love. So step number 1 was for me to evaluate them from the side and then to separate them based on their characteristics. And now the next step is going to be looking for the male and female. What you want is you want 1 male to 2 female. So I'm going to evaluate that from the side, and they will end up in here. These are 5-gallon alcohol tanks. They are heated. I just turned on the heater. It's a cheap heater that I got on Amazon, and I got these heated up to 25 degrees Celsius. That's 77 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit. 1 sponge, filter, and light up here. That's it. The other thing I do have is I do have the ram's horns. I have 1 ram's horn per container. Symbiotic relationship with the ram's horns, man. The medakas will eat the poop. The ram's horns will then eat the poop, and they'll decompose it to a material where it's less toxic to the water, less ammonia, and all that stuff. So that is my current setup, and I think I'll document each of these babies to see how they go, because I still don't know how many males and females I have here. Hopefully I have enough, or I have at least 1 male and 2 females that I could decide to use for the next generation. And the whole idea of these, I mean, they're basically the same DNA, right? The 3 over here, 1, 2, 3. I'm just calling them as Metal Riff Black, Metal Riff Yellow, Metal Riff White. All the same parents, but they broke out to 3 different flavors. So that is what I'm doing this weekend, or that is what I did yesterday, late yesterday. I was going to upload something yesterday, but it's just like too much of the brewskis and all that stuff, and I think I had too much of the brewskis today. Like over here, yeah, you see a lot of the yellow. This one is not, but you see the yellow head, so I'm like, maybe I will utilize that one to enhance the yellow. I don't know. But definitely, these babies over here, this is what I like, man. You have the black dahlia with the llama. You have the tips of the Emma King. It looks freaking metal to me. I'm going to call it Ride the Lightning. Call this baby the Ride the Lightning. Call this baby maybe Striper. I don't know. And call this baby maybe Silver Boy. Joe Satriani surfing with the alien. The guitar that he used to record that was a Silver Boy. Chrome Boy. Not a Silver Boy, a Chrome Boy. So maybe I will call these babies Chrome Boy. Look at that. The other thing I am doing over here is watching them, how they maneuver themselves from the top. If you see one just turning to the right, turning to the left too much, it means that their lateral fins are not uniform. So let me see. See the lateral fins, the side fins? If you have a longer left fin, you're only going to be spinning to the right-hand side, clockwise. If you have a longer left fin, they're going to be spinning counterclockwise. It's like paddling a boat. So there's a lot of things that you could see and observe from the top. And again, before the looks and the shine and all that, it's the body conformation. It's a posture. It's a style. It really is a style. So, I don't know. I tend to like ramble too much. But you have to really, 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 number one, it doesn't matter how good they look from the top and all that stuff. You really want to monitor their body composition, their style. All right, so enough of me. So I think what I'm going to do is one by one, I'll do the choosing process, and then they'll end up in these 5-gallon Aquilon tanks, and we'll start picking up eggs, hopefully. So, domo arigato. Oh boy. I think I had too much to drink today, but it's never enough. So, we'll do it again next time. Domo arigato. MedakaMetal odds. Oh, Instagram at MedakaMetal is where it can be found. DM me and all that stuff, and I will respond to every single DM and all that stuff. So all you members, man, Jacob Hartley's son, Mr. Golden Arm son, Phil Camp's son, Iki's Aquarium son, OK Zarkbeck's son, Kilmer son, Mr. Ten son, Christian Aquino son, Oli the Pufferfish son, Nino is Mushi's son, Fox Huckins son, Linda's Tank son. Oh boy. I didn't realize that I had this many members. Man, domo arigato. Means a lot. Nicola-san, ANH-san, Lauren Marshall-san, Andy-o-san, Fireharp-san. Here's some other stuff that I will be, or that's on the list for the next raffle. Let me see what I have. Couple things there. It's all gonna be like food related, but I think that's what a lot of people like or enjoy. So food related stuff, giveaway. Domo arigato. We'll do it again next time. MedakaMetal outs, man. Domo arigato. Man, it's awesome stuff. I hope all you Medaka heads are enjoying all this, and yeah, outs. Domo arigato. Oh yeah.